Okay, let's talk a little bit about this KOHAM little mini chainsaw. It's their 4-inch lithium ion chainsaw. It is a 10.4 volt. Got a nice battery right here. And again, just a good quality little mini chainsaw here. So your first step is to charge the battery. So you've got your charger right here. You're just going to go ahead, plug this into the charger, put the battery in, and charge it up. Um, the light on here will be red until it's charged, and then that light will turn green. So once that's green, it's fully charged, and again, you should get about an hour and a half to 3 hours with a fully charged battery. Okay, so go ahead and insert that. It can only be inserted one way, so that's nice and easy to figure out. So now you're ready to go. Of course, before we even insert the battery, it's probably not a bad idea to take this off. Make sure you feel like the chain has the right tension that you need. This, if you unscrew this, that's just how you're going to pull this plate off, and then that's how you would, if your chain ever came off the blade and you needed to go off the bar and you needed to go ahead and put the chain back on, this you would just unscrew, take this off, and then you'd access it like you would on another chainsaw. You'd have to line everything back up, put it back in tight, tighten it down. Okay, so we're good there. Tension's good. The tension screw is right here. So there's a little screw right there for tension. So once you do that, you make sure you're good to go. It's probably not a bad idea to initially oil it. So just put a couple drops of oil, just hold it horizontal, put a couple drops of oil, on the actual chain, and you can just manually spin it around, or of course just actually use it. That'll help spread that oil around. So that kind of gives you the idea of how to go ahead and maintain it. Um, of course, after each use, it's not a bad idea to actually clean it to make sure that you don't have a bunch of stuff stuck in here, because that can certainly happen with my other chainsaws. You get a lot that comes back in here, so you'd want to unscrew this, clear everything out, wipe it down. That's what I always do, just to keep it in good condition. All right, so now once you're ready to use it, this does come with a great manual, lots of good information, very easy to read, very well written. So you do have a good manual if you need to refer to it. Okay, so that is nice because you don't always find that either. Well, lots of safety things built in. So you can see there's these different, your different arrows for safety, right? That's kind of your safety. You just push this button and then pull the trigger. But there's also a separate on-off button down here. So you're just going to go ahead and long press it until you hear a beep. It's going to turn on. And now you're going to see 3 green dots. So we'll talk a little bit about what these different dots can show, okay? So if the 3 lights are always on, you got 75 to 100% of the battery left. If there's 2 lights on, you're at 50 to 75%. If there's 1 light, you are at 25 to 50%. And if you are down to just 1 light that is twinkling or flashing, that means you've only got 0 to 25% left. So that's when you want to go ahead and get it on the charger. But once you have it turned on, all you're going to do is push the red safety. Oh, I waited too long. So you see it will auto off. And there you go. You're good to go. So it will auto turn itself off, which is a great feature. Everything that runs on a battery should have that, if you ask me. But otherwise, you're just going to push the power button to turn it off. So very easy to use. Like I said, a really nice, well-built little mini chainsaw. Just holding it in your hand, you can tell, again, you can tell the quality. Especially, I don't consider myself a tool expert, but definitely I like my tools. I have lots of different tools, and you can just feel the difference in the weight, the build quality, just looking at it. So great little chainsaw here from KOHAM, KOHAM. I'm excited to go use it because based on how it looks and feels, I assume we're going to get some great performance from it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll do a video of me cutting off some dead branches. I actually have some I can do right now, and I'll make sure that I post that as well.